Okay, and we are back
I'm
up.
ready.
And let me put
Welcome
this
back.
back on here. Awesome. Had a good pee break. Had a pack of crackers.
Oh, they're the bitches.
Still working on this
They're
run
the
of coke.
bitches. Them's the bitch.
Them's the bitch.
Yep. Oh my god.
I used to
Oh,
make people
sorry.
crack up at the shelter I worked at because if I'd lose something, I'd be like, where the fuck, and then I'd find it, and I'd go, there the fuck.
There the fuck. There be the
Alright,
fuck.
I have all the attunements, and now I just need to finish the quests.
Oh my god, do you have a fucking mohawk?
Hmm?
This troll has a pompadour.
Fuck yeah! Oh, I hope nothing aggroes me. Oh god, I hope nothing aggroes me, because I've been jumping from cliffs and my health bar is so low.
I don't know how you're supposed to get the glacial coat, but
Oh.
God, that is such a long walk away. Hey, whatever genius thought it was... Okay, this is gonna sound mean. Please know I don't mean it in a mean way. Oh, but, whatever genius thought it was such a good idea to make Stormblood maps so big, I would just like to have, like, a talk with them about that.
You just want to talk. You just want to talk.
I just want to talk. Why are these so big? Like, there's a lot of swimming. There's a lot of swimming in Stormblood. There's so much swimming.
oh my god, there's a Tinkerbell cosplayer.
Amazing.
Well, guys, it's
Tinkerbell.
been more than 6 minutes. Welcome to DPSQ.
Woo.
Woo.
Welcome.
It's
Yeah.
fine.
Good to know. It's good to know that there's like 3 times as
Well,
much DPS in the rest of the classes.
Yeah. Time for DPS.
I deserve another sword. I worked hard
do.
for this.
You deserve it.
Oh man, it's
I hope
been a
I
while
can
since
walk
I went to the Waking Sands. Last time I was here, all my
Wait,
friends
you're
were
bringing
dead.
Tutupu into this as a samurai?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I think I'm actually gonna cave and get the full edition probably like Sunday because I have the maximum amount of gil.
Oh no.
And I have for a while.
How
You
much-
should
how much
maybe
skill
spend
is
some of that money.
How?
I don't know. You don't have access to the market board either.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can't even buy any of the good shit.
Yeah.
Rip. Katie, you just
I'm
gotta
so
commit
sorry,
now.
Chief.
You just gotta chill out.
Hey, what's your Venmo, Katie?
Oh my
What's your Final
God.
Fantasy Venmo?
Yeah, let me send you my Final Fantasy Venmo. Oh, Miss Ida.
Wifey, what?
Yeah.
It still cracks me up how Ishtola's creator made her off limits while also making
Yeah.
the most attractive woman in the game.
She's so very...
Oh,
She's
poor
very-
Miss Ida.
Yeah.
Chola's
Lady.
waifu.
Yeah.
I'm not a home wrecker, but I might become one if he's going to make a character like that.
I mean, you're gonna have to fight Yoshi P to the death, and I think he'd win.
Yeah.
There
He
are
absolutely
some
would win.
there are some fights that you just gotta fight regardless of the odds.
There's some fights you just gotta fight, and some of them are against the head creative lead on the fucking... I don't know the meme paragraph by heart anymore. And I feel like that's what's wrong with
The
society, is that
critically
I don't
acclaimed
know...
MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, free up to
14
level 60,
online?
and including the Heavensward expansion.
Expansion? Yeah, that one. I can't
Hold
do
on.
it. And I need to get it better.
You said it so much that you've literally scrambled the words.
I've scrambled the words together. Like, I just tried to summon it from my brain, and my brain turned into, like, literal scrambled eggs.
That's your brain on drugs.
That's
On
my
drugs.
brain on Final Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
Final
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Final
Also, we
Fantasy.
got to Garuda a lot earlier than I thought we would.
Yeah, as much as that one
Oh,
lady
shit.
was just like going
Here we
back
go.
and forth with
Hey,
me
boy.
for an hour, I still
Okay,
don't do
guys.
that shit.
This is a great time to mention I also barely remember the mechanics for this, but I don't think they're that hard.
Hey, we're gonna have a good time.
I think I remember most of them. I'll be fine.
Having a great time.
Oh, you
half
know
of
what?
us
That
know each other, half of us don't.
enemy attacks now.
Oh, thanks for the aspected Helios, my guy. If you see the beard, scream.
Yeah, you should not be looking at his beard.
Are you ogling people's beards?
Maybe. What's it to you, Gunter?
As
God.
someone with a beard, I approve and say you should do it more. Ha! You weren't expecting agreement. Bait and switch.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you got me there. Oh, why do I have a target? Why do I have a target? Oh no.
Something's about to happen to you. Someone
Help.
needs to shock you, I think. Yeah.
Help.
There you go.
Can't move.
Helen, do you
Yeah, someone
remember
needs
that?
to shock you. They're working on it.
Helen, do you remember that
I
review
had
of
a
a sailor
mark on
pen
me.
yesterday?
Yeah,
Where
you
they
have a
said it
mark
was
on you.
too
They're gonna
gritty?
drag. Okay, here
Yeah.
we go. I got you. There you go.
Like,
Thanks.
I don't think I've ever had such a negative opinion of someone's intelligence before seeing that review.
Look, some people are just fucking brain dead.
Yeah, imagine leaving a review about a pen known for
Oh,
being
you may got
made
marked
to
again.
produce feedback, saying it has too much feedback.
Oh
Yep.
no.
Like,
It's okay. I'll shock you next time I can.
Look, there are people in this world who just can't fucking read, and that's not your fault.
Big rock.
yeah, big rock.
Big fucking
Hey,
rock.
if you're like in an AoE, please come and stand near a marked person.
But yeah,
There is no way this is the final boss. What the fuck? I
So
swear
I
to God,
do
if you're
have-
telling me I'm supposed to be excited about fighting Jello, you're out of your fucking mind.
I do have
Sorry.
a heartwarming story. There's
There we go.
for the few people who
Oh
didn't
my
hear it.
god, are you kidding
That was-
me?
You have awful luck today, dude.
Oh damn.
I got you.
But yeah,
Is
it
everyone-
was funny.
Okay, we're
I
good.
met during my work yesterday. I met
Is
someone.
there an ad?
Yeah, there's 3 ads. There's great arbiters everywhere.
Oh, they're
Got
in the
it.
zone.
They are in the zone.
They're in the zone.
I was paying too close attention to other things. I'm about to get struck by terror, so please come and assist me when you can. Oh, I got an assist.
Where are
Great.
you? Where are you?
I'm good. I've been free.
Vicious
Oh,
Tola.
that's the 1911 album. Ishtola?
Oh, damn it.
Ishtola! Oh my god. Yeah, I'll
Oh,
fight her.
okay.
She's
I
worth
don't
it.
know.
You know what? We did pretty good.
I really don't know how
I expected more people to die with how disorganized this run is so far.
Yeah, like, I
Oh.
totally forgot
Does
how
anybody need me?
Here's the thing, no one's doing a bad job. It's just like I can tell there's a couple people that don't know certain mechanics in here,
Yeah, I haven't
which is
done
fine.
this- I haven't done
Yikes.
this one forever.
Yeah. Oh, please, okay, Tutapoo, you're gonna have to run and pick up lightning, please. You need to pick up the balls. Oh wait, let me do the ball. I can't move. You gotta
Let
do the
me
balls.
do the
Get another-
balls.
Go get another ball. Go get another ball until I can. Okay, go. Get one more. Yeah.
Oh.
Get another.
Hang on,
Careful,
I think I
SpongeBob.
got you.
Okay, thank you.
Careful, SpongeBob.
You know, I was thinking the other day, do you realize have you ever had a kind of piece of media that you don't necessarily like get,
Oh my god, help,
but
help,
it was-
help.
but it was just so much fun to watch that you're okay with
Help.
that?
Help.
I got
Oh,
you. Well, you don't need to,
Thank you.
but
That was me with fucking Twin Peaks, dude.
Tell me
what are you
more.
saying?
About how I didn't necessarily get everything that happened in Twin Peaks or how we got where we got, but I enjoyed it.
Oh, AoE. Here's the thing. Enjoyed it until I didn't. Does that make sense? I like Twin Peaks overall, but like it got to a point where I didn't like it as much, and I realized that was because of the writer change.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't watch the
I'm
new
gonna
season, to
AoE.
be fair.
I have not seen Twin Peaks, so I can give no opinion one way or the other.
Who limit broke?
I did.
I've not
Good
seen
work.
a lot of things
Oh.
now that I think about it.
All
I
right,
am a
good
shoulder
work, team.
child.
I don't think anyone died.
Nope, no one died.
Did anyone die?
All right, great. Really good job, actually.
I do want to check on something really quick. Whoop, not that one. Here. Okay, cool. It is
I think
on
Flightless Bird
Carthus.
left before I could give them a
Yeah, I was
commendation.
gonna come. Bunny.
Oh, he's.
Alright.
Alrighty, fam. That might be enough FF for me.
All right,
Aw.
King. Enjoy it.
Lame.
Yeah. Well, it's also, yeah, like,
Good night,
He's
Aiden.
gonna work tomorrow as well. Wish him luck, y'all. He told me about what he's walking into.
all I'm gonna say is that overtime pay is the reason why I'm going in. So, y'all have a good
Yeah.
one. Y'all.
Good
Have a good one.
night, Aiden. Alright. I think I'm gonna work on some, hunting logs for a minute.
That's a good idea. I think I'm headed towards Carthus Western Highlands, and I really want to get there because I need gathering and crafting materials from there.
Yeah.
That's all I'm excited for.
You know what? Valid.
Yeah. I got to the point that my supply and provisioning missions are asking me for, like, botany shit up in Carthus Western Highlands, and I can't go get it.
Oh, you won't get there for a while.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am.
But it feels like it's so close.
You're almost there.
You have to get into Ishgard before you go to Western Highlands. and
Yeah. Aww.
Charles.
Charles.
Excuse.
Mr. Theo is online.
He's here.
Pretty boy.
Where am I going?
Pretty boy helped me.
Oh, I'm
Pretty
going into
boy.
this building that I'm walking on top of. I'm an idiot. Here we go. Let's fucking go.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Ah,
Oh, that's.
you're on my hunting log.
Bunny.
Okay, what's next?
Oh, so that's
Where's
how music memorizes.
Cornerstone. Literally, the last thing on my list is on this list, is sewer moles.
Oh, that's a very good signature pen.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
What's that? Oh,
Oh, we're just back with what the Garleans are up to.
Them dang Garleans.
Them dang Garleans.
I
Oh,
really
God,
thought the
what would it
Garleans
do if
weren't
it
going to
weren't
be a
for you
major plot
Garleans?
point in the beginning of the game, if I'm completely honest, and I don't know why.
You thought this wasn't gonna come up?
Imagine.
Yeah, like, I literally thought, oh, well, that's fun. I'm sure there'll only be villains for, like, Arc 1, you know, like an idiot.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
And then it turns out half the fucking game is about them.
only half?
I would say the other half is about other people that I can't talk about yet.
Quote-unquote other people.
Other people who might be involved with the founding of the Garlean Empire, but anyway.
So it all comes back to the Garleans.
It does all come back to Garleans.
I feel like the beginning of their villain arc was that they were separated from the essential part of their equation, which was the bread. They are just garlic without the bread.
They grow a lot of garlic there, canonically. That is where this place gets their garlic. It's Garlean garlic.
Garlian garlic. Garlian bread is just garlic.
Garlean bread. Bread.
I feel like if the Garleans were to find the sacred land of bread, this story would not be happening.
Fucking trolls am I going to have to murder? God. Sorry.
Minnie. No, you're fine. That waddle! He waddle!
Oh, is it Papa Limo?
No, it was one of the Garleans. He is very thick.
Oh, the big one.
The big
Yeah,
one.
The big one.
The one that's a Rogadean, actually.
The big one, TM.
The big one here.
Big boy.
That sounds like a
Is
sounds like a
Gaius?
burger, not gonna lie.
Is
The big one.
it Gaius?
No, not Gaius. He's
No, Gaius doesn't waddle. Gaius got a
Gaius don't
strut.
waddle. Gaius strut. Yeah, there you go.
What's
Gaius
the name
strut.
on him?
He was wearing blue-green, almost like a teal armor. Had two big-ass shields on his arms.
Yeah, that's the one who's actually not a Garlean. He's Rogadean.
Ah, okay. Secret of a Place has a question. This is for the actual players. Are there any classes from 1.0 that didn't get transferred over that you wish got reinvented in some form?
Huh?
I don't know enough about Final Fantasy to understand or have an opinion on that.
I'll say that most of the classes I actually care about have made it back into Final Fantasy XIV. I know a lot of people talk about like Geomancer and stuff, but I think Geomancer would have too much of an overlap with actually Conjurer.
This is legit my first Final Fantasy game, so like.
Oh no, they're talking about like this game. I think they're talking
No,
about
I know.
14. Yeah, it looks like they're talking about
I know they're
the
asking
launch.
the question in reference to that. However, please assume that I am stupid.
You are not stupid, ma'am.
Please assume that I am stupid.
No.
I didn't say that I was. I said please assume that I am.
No.
Damn it.
I can't assume that y'all are stupid, because then I'll be forced to make puzzles for toddlers in my D&D campaign, and I'm just
still
not
do
about
Do
that.
that. No, you have to do that anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. I promise you. We.
It took him an hour to fit this.
Nikki, please go off of mute to tell him this.
Yeah, here's the thing. Please use puzzles for babies. I had to give them puzzles for babies.
All my puzzle making with a Google search.
Puzzles for babies?
I still can't hear you.
Babies.
I can't hear you, Nikki.
I can hear her just fine.
I can hear.
Oh, you can't.
I can hear her just
Yeah.
fine.
Like, she doesn't have to unmute. I can hear what she's saying.
Oh, okay.
But
I was about to say, like, I can hear her.
That takes the fun out of it, though.
Gunter.
Yes.
I swear to God.
Puzzles for toddlers.
Alyssa, what is God to a non-believer? There is no God here.
Joke's on you, I am the god here.
You know, this is really cute if it wasn't for the ugly ass green. Let's see if I can fix that. I like cute girls in pretty armor.
Hey, big
Same.
same. I stare at the... How many is it now? 3 Artoria statues I have.
Excellent. Get him more.
My birthday is coming up next month.
We get you more Artoria. Get
More.
out of
Okay,
the way.
yeah,
Thank
Victoria.
you.
More! I just turned into the fucking Kylo Ren meme where he's screaming in
More!
episode 8. More!
More!
Well, I did not like that film. However, that is one of my favorite Star Wars moments ever. Just this edgy young adult man screaming, more,
More.
more.
Okay,
More!
I
Here's
really.
There were so many memes in those movies.
Like, they didn't write a Star Wars story, but they gave us a lot of memes, so honestly, that's a success.
It trades off.
Yeah, and quite frankly, I feel like people should not have been as mad about it as they were.
Mad about what now?
The recent trilogy of Star Wars movies.
People are whiny piss babies.
Yeah, a lot of them were like
they were
older.
Disney kind of treated those people kind of shitty, but again, that's getting into political discussion and.
Well, here, a non-political aspect of it is that they bullied a lot of the actors who participated in those films. Like
They did.
Leaving politics aside, bullying an actor for playing a role in a movie is not okay.
Yeah.
That was the fans.
Like, Disney did treat Star Wars fans kind of bad, but I didn't really notice it until after Star Wars fans started actively going after people like John Boyega,
Yeah.
the lady who played... I forget what her name was.
Daisy Ridley.
The Asian American actress. They went after Daisy Ridley so bad. Like, bullying someone to the point where they had to delete their social media accounts. I'm sorry, you don't get my sympathy if the company decides to treat you like shit because of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, on that note, I see the same thing about to happen to Percy Jackson.
Oh, it's coming. Oh, it's coming.
Right the hell now. I swear.
Like, these are the same sorts of people
You
who
couldn't even do the
pushed
cute green? Why the fuck are
Anakin's
you
child
doing
actor
this?
from episode 1 out of his career.
I'm still astounded by that.
Yeah. The same thing happened to Joffrey Baratheon's actor, too. Like, he's had people walk up to him in public and shout how much they hate him.
Also, hey, back to Final Fantasy though. Hey, Sarah, where the hell are sewer moles?
I have no idea where sewer moles are.
Is that the fucking...
Cornerstone, but
That's the fucking Great Value name version of the Ashen Wolves.
The sewer rats.
The sewer rats.
it says Quarterstone.
Oh my god.
I have gone over Quarterstone like 5 times and haven't seen a single one. So where the hell are they?
Girl, I don't know.
Well.
Is Final Fantasy lying to me? Are they
Probably not. I have no idea where sewer rats are.
Rats.
Charles.
Rats. Where
Charles,
are
what do you
It's like sewer mole. 33.2, 28.4.
Oh, I need to write the letter for the wedding tomorrow. That needs to be a tomorrow thing.
Yeah, I need to wrap their gift. And
What's going on again?
So Sunday morning, 2 of our friends are getting married.
Yeah.
Oh.
So he has a nice handwritten letter that he's needing to get done to be able to give to them. I have their gift. I need to wrap it and get it presentable. Hello, Saber. You're on my desk now.
DM me what it is. I'm curious.
Here they are. Found them.
Saber.
Yeah, I don't think I shared the link for the stream in Good Campaign chat, but just
Everyone's
in case.
busy.
They're busy with something. I saw something in out of context earlier that has to be concerned.
People are busy. Did I not have to climb all the way up to the fucking top of the tower?
Fun fact, I don't think you did.
Did I climb up to the top of the fucking tower for no reason?
You just did that.
Where are you?
I pat your shoulder.
There's another fucking tower. And I just climbed up to the top of it. and I didn't have to.
Hey, Katie, how you liking that exercise?
I think
Why did you do that?
I
are
don't
you?
know. I don't know where I am. I'm in a tower.
Oh yeah, you know you had to stay on the bottom floor for that. I think.
Oh my god. This is a spoof of The Dark Tower.
Yeah.
Starring Idris Elba and Bran Holchfort.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I just had to fucking talk to Wedge instead of the lady. I'm...
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my
sitting
god.
right
Before you
next
start this
to him.
cutscene, just fucking imagine you're Wedge and you're expecting the Warriors like to show up. You're like, oh, here they are. Hey, where?
No, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Right?
I walked in here, talked to the lady that's like over there, Miss Abilene, and then she like gave Wedge some soup, and then I sat down next to him, and then I got up instead of talking to him and ran to the top of the tower.
Well, he's
Hey,
just
that's
sitting there
really
trying to
funny.
enjoy his soup. You abandoned him.
You
I
abandoned,
abandoned him in
that
his
is
time
such
of
an
soup.
ADHD moment, though. Like,
you abandoned your boy.
He's
Person
like,
who's
so
about to start
warrior
does
of
have
light,
the
and you're like, I
ADHD.
gotta go.
I gotta
it's
go,
like, wait.
dude.
I gotta go, man.
I gotta go, man. We just gotta go right now.
It's like, but where
I have to
are
go
you?
to the
Where are
top
you?
of the tower, and then come back down from the top of the tower.
It's even better because he legitimately would not know why you'd be going up there. There's
Yeah,
nothing up there.
There's nothing up there.
It's just like
There's a bunch of people that I don't fucking know.
they didn't even have names.
Oh, man. Alright.
They're just people.
Well, that was
That is probably one of the funniest things you've done in this
that's
game.
a fun little event that just happened.
I'm so glad we got that on stream.
Oh my god.
That is beautiful.
Okay. Now I'm in a weird cave.
Honestly, this is like Act 1 and 2 of some sort of trip.
Yeah.
Will there be an Act 3? Let's find the fuck out.
We can fucking find out.
You feel a chill run down your spine. It's from the trip.
Yeah, it's from the fucking trip I've been on. Oh, I accidentally aggroed more shit.
Oh no.
Oopsies.
Oopsie daisy.
Whoopsie doozy.
Whoopsie
I
doozy.
aggroed more stuff.
I have AoE attacks, Alyssa.
Oh. Oops.
I can piss off a lot of shit.
Fuck around.
Oh god, I am
find out.
fucking- I'm getting killed in here. Holy shit. These plasmoids do not fuck around.
Ooh.
Nikki, what are you laughing at now?
Mad because,
Mad because
small.
small.
Oh, well, and there
Because
I go.
small. Oh
Wait,
no.
Where was that?
I'm in a bonus episode.
Oh.
Okay, so, like, hypothetically, does anyone want to, come hang out with me in this weird cave?
Katie, you paid the price for your hubris.
I fucked around,
Huh?
and I found
You found
out.
out.
I have to leave.
I've watched. I just want
You
to
can
know,
just
I've
leave, you
watched
don't have
this
to fight those,
entire
actually.
drama
Yeah,
on
I know that
on the
now. So I can just,
Did
like,
she
tell
just
him.
fucking die?
Yeah,
She
Bran beefed it.
died. Like, she went up a tower she did not have to, so did unnecessary exercise, and then went into a cave and got beefed.
I was tired from running up the tower.
You were not in a good state of mind to make decisions like this. I'm just
All
imagining
right.
the Bran, out of breath, delirious, dehydrated. I'm gonna go to a fucking cave. Wait, what? I'm gonna go to the cave.
I gotta go to the cave, Wedge!
I gotta go.
No, she had to.
Wedge, I gotta go to the cave!
No, she did have to go to the cave, but
Wedge, I gotta
it's funny.
stay in the cave!
It's funny to pretend that she didn't have to go to that cave. She
Yeah.
just went there.
The claw!
The claw.
Claw.
Yeah, whenever Bran gets, like, deliriously tired, she just returns to her, like, most innate self and is like, I have to find a cave.
I have to find a cave right now.
I have to find a cave.
I feel like That's so real and painful.
You have
That's
also
fucking funny.
just been like deliriously tired, be like, I have to find a cave.
I have to find a cave right now.
Fuck. Where is it?
Alright, what am I looking for? I'm looking for Gaul maps, right?
Oh, maybe. Maybe this is it. Nope.
Alyssa, do you want to know what I think the funniest thing I've done in the last 24 hours was?
Oh boy, tell me.
Okay, great. You know, like last night when you got up to go to the kitchen while we were all sitting in the back room, and you make way to leave, and you turn around and you're like, "Hey, do you guys want anything?" And I stop and I look at you for like a good, like, I don't know, it was like a good 2 seconds, and I said in like a perfect imitation of the Half-Life VR gnome voice, "I want a cigarette.
Oh my
I want a cigarette.
Pick me up.
Pick me up. Put me back down. You have lost the challenge."
Challenge was lost like 50 minutes ago.
Oh,
50 minutes
great.
left. All you had to do was pick me up.
What the fuck?
All you had to do. I need a pack of Mentos right now.
Part of
I
me
have
wants
to
to
have
ask
a pack
if
of
y'all are
Marlboro
okay.
shorts right now. We're going to die.
I need to ask if I'm okay after listening to
Would
this.
you like a
Hey,
cigarette?
Wedge, you're not gonna believe what just happened.
Oh no. What just
Oh my
happened?
god.
No, I
Oh,
finally
no.
got back to the tower where Wedge is hanging out. I was like, hey man, you're not gonna believe what just happened.
Hey,
Wedge,
Wedge, you're not
what's
gonna believe what
breakfast
just fucking happened.
Hey, Wedge.
Hey Wedge.
I love
Guess
Wedge.
what?
I hope that he eventually confesses his feelings to Tataru because, God, it's getting embarrassing, sir.
Oh no. Okay, I
Oh,
think I've there's no one on the bottom floor that I need to talk to. I don't think it's
For
someone
now.
outside. I'm gonna check if it's someone outside before I climb up the fucking tower.
Welcome to
Tilted Towers.
Is this
My
it?
name is
Tennessee.
Yay! This is the
And I'm a
one.
lizard.
Support. No, I'm not paying you. Fuck you.
Okay, no one up here to talk to.
That's rude, Gunter.
Keep going up the tower.
Listen, Microsoft does many things. Deserving money is not one.
Haha!
Oh, it's Microsoft.
I talked to
Never
you.
mind.
I talked to this fucker.
Oh, it's Microsoft. Never mind. Alright, overgrown ID. Where can I find overgrown ID? 9 ivies. Oh, this must be it. Over here.
The tea is now watered down. That is unfortunate.
That sucks.
Gross. Why would you let that happen?
Yeah, how could you do this, Gunter?
I was busy.
Why would
trying...
you specifically do this?
I don't know, Katie. Why would you walk up to the top of that tower?
I don't know, man. Why do I do anything?
Why would you go to that cave?
Lads, they have
Tired. I
given
wanted
my
to find a
girl the
nice cave to
cutest
take a nap
armor.
in.
Wait, what? Sorry, say that one more time.
They have given my big titty sword girl the cutest armor.
Yes, excellent.
Excellent.
Uh-oh, I'm getting
Yes.
attacked.
I'm sending
Uh-oh.
photos.
I'm getting
Oh, yes.
attacked.
And also the sword, because it's very nice.
Oh,
Sword.
no.
No, this way.
Oh, she's so cute.
I love her.
I
That's
love
not-
her so
girl.
fucking much right now.
Wait,
love.
hey, Helen, is this from that game that you showed me yesterday? Or is that something different?
Which game did I show you yesterday?
Valkyrie Elysium.
No, Valkyrie Elysium hasn't come out yet. This
Gotcha. Okay,
This-
so this is the game that's out right now.
this is a game that's out right now. Yes. You can
Gotcha.
actively do this.
I will say you have given me a game I will get later this year. It looks fair.
It's free, dude. It's fine.
Oh no, I'm talking about Valkyrie Elysium.
Oh, I was like,
Yo.
you too can have a big titty sword girl if you so desire.
Ida is
Um,
fucking raring to go. Look at her.
Oh damn, she is ready.
She's fucking ready.
That's her fuck around and find out pose.
Oh, I have to leave the party. I'm so sorry, Alyssa.
Oh.
Oh, no. Why are you apologizing to me?
I don't know. Maybe you'll
You're
get
already
lonely
out
if
of the party.
maybe you'll get lonely if I'm not in the party.
You're already
Damn.
out of the party. You're
Yeah,
out
I
of
was
the
about to
party.
say, Bran, I don't think you've been in a party.
Oh. It told me I was in a
Fran.
party with Lily Peaches. I don't think Alyssa's been Lily
Oh.
Peaches for a hot
Oh,
minute.
Lily Peaches logged out and didn't leave the party.
Whore.
Oops. Yeah, that's fair.
Katie, I think you did the equivalent of getting drunk at a party. You get home, and then you call everyone to apologize, saying sorry, but I gotta go. And it's like, you just left.
You just left.
You're gone.
We were,
No,
No, I'm going
I'm
home
the
because we were-
opposite where
we
like
were partying at your house.
we were
Where
partying
were
at
you
my
going?
house, and then I
Where are you
and
going?
then I go home and text everyone, hey, I made it home, I'm good, everything's fine, and everyone's like, the party's at your house. Where the fuck did you go?
Party's at your house. What the fuck?
Turns out you go to the club. That's your house now.
New house.
This is beautiful.
Do I get to fight alongside Miss Yashtola? I love her.
Miss
Yes.
Miss
Yashtola.
Yashtola.
Yes.
Yeesh-tola.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Alright, let's fucking
I
go.
love Charles so much. All he has been doing has been flying me around to get shit, and I know it is probably not the most amusing thing in the world, but he's doing it very diligently. And I owe him blood and tears.
Alright, you've been collecting.
Sorry, Gunter, what were you laughing at?
Fucking blanking.
You were laughing really hard at something like
Oh, when you said Ishtola,
Oh, yeah.
that was actually
Like, as if I was singing the, Ricola jingle.
Yeah.
yes. Sorry, like I laughed at that and then immediately went back to reading an essay I did a couple semesters ago.
Nerd.
Yeah, it's almost like I'm getting a graduate degree.
Nerd.
Nerd.
Nerd. We love
I'm
you
sorry.
though.
I am going to hold it over your head.
Why?
I find it very funny. I am
You
going
find
to
it
hold
funny
it
that I
over.
don't have a graduate degree?
No, like specific
That
context.
you forgot that me and Gunter are
That you
both
forgot
certified
that-
about politics.
When for specific context, when you were saying no one in here really has like the expertise to talk about that stuff, when Sarah has the minor,
At the same time, you don't hear me calling myself an expert on psychology.
Yeah, but I mean,
I mean-
okay, you know what? That's fair. But I literally studied poli-sci for. I have a 4-year degree. I think that gives me
Also
something.
fair.
I think that gives me something. I'm probably more educated in it than certain people who are working for the government. But we're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not going to talk about that.
That's a suitcase that we should just throw out.
We should just throw out that whole suitcase.
on the lighter end of that, I'm getting I am almost done with my graduate degree, so that gives me
I'm
That's
so
so
proud of
credibility.
you.
exciting! I'm so proud of you.
And
Yeah,
we're
thank
gonna have
you.
to throw a party for you.
I was going to say, we need to give you a little graduation party. That's a big deal.
Yeah,
We gotta
absolutely.
get you.
Get you a bottle of alcohol or
Sarah,
something.
we have to keep up the tradition.
Oh god.
What's the tradition?
We have to get him commissioned art.
Oh my god, we have to get him commissioned art.
Oh no.
Saber in a maid costume?
My time has come.
I think I'll have to. I know people. I know people.
You know, people. We'll coordinate.
We'll coordinate.
Secret of a Place, I wish you so much luck on your job search.
Aw.
Yeah.
Job
as
searches are
someone
always so
who-
rough.
Yeah, as someone who less than a year ago was at a far worse job than what I'm at now, hang in there.
I got you and Katie your job.
That you did.
And I got
friendship.
her job.
Kid Sarah got me my job.
We're all just passing around the same $20, and I think that's great.
And I think that's
It's
beautiful.
hot potato, but with money.
I got me my job, but I played the long game.
You did.
I'm so sorry. I don't know anybody in your area.
I will joke until the day I die about the fact
You
that
get
it
to
took
fight
me
that guy,
5
right?
years to land a job that had anything to do with what I went to school for, okay?
Yeah.
If it makes you feel any better, I may never actually get a job that has anything to do with my degree.
Giant reader.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
Happened to my cousin. Went to school for psychology, decided she was going to double back and be a nurse.
Yeah,
Damn.
that happens a lot, actually. Actually, that's a pretty good combination.
Yeah, that is actually.
Yeah, especially since she does hospice care.
Yeah, a lot
Yeah,
of people
no,
do
that's
that.
a very nice combo.
Technically, I think I could have tried to apply for the nursing school with my degree, but I was tired of school.
Yeah.
Anyone can be a nurse if they apply themselves.
I could.
I honestly, I do not think my mother would have enjoyed it, but she would have been a very good nurse. She's
So
very
you
good at it.
You watched how I suffered through pre-nursing.
Yeah, I
I know
helped
you
you.
hated
I
it.
don't think I was very good at it either. My mother could have been a nurse completely in attitude. Like she's just good at it, and she's very good at like all the practical stuff, and has a very strong stomach. Like anytime someone in our family has a vague medical procedure, she is the person that does all the home care stuff for them.
Aww.
Yeah, like she's gotten her brother through like 2 hip surgeries. When a family friend of ours like literally had open heart surgery and had several drains in her chest, like my mom was the one that took care of them for the home care and shit.
Yeah.
She's very good at it.
I love your mom.
She's a great lady. I talked with her today.
I hope you told her I said hello.
I always do. I tell her the girls say hello. My
Good.
mother and my dad.
I do love your mother. I know she thinks I'm funny.
She does think you're funny. She thinks Nikki
You
is
are
especially funny as well.
I've not yet met your
She
mother.
thinks you're very funny. My grandmother always remembers you especially well, Alyssa. And okay, my grandmother remembers Katie especially well, and she has only met Katie like once.
Katie is a very
Really?
memorable
Yes.
person. So
Oh,
that makes
thanks.
sense.
Because she remembers both Katie
that
and
in, like, the
Alyssa
nicest way
as
possible.
quote the little one, but one of them is short and one of them's very petite. But she does
Yeah.
remember you both very well.
The little one, but one of them is fat.
The little
No,
one.
you're just the little one who's really short. But you're both the little one, TM.
It's hysterical.
That is really funny. I love that.
It's okay. I
Yeah,
don't have a
like my granny is also a very sweet lady. I think if my grandmother had gotten put on HGTV,
I was wondering if you were gonna bring up your graduation party.
no, I
my
wasn't. For your sake, where you told me to fuck
I keep forgetting people had graduation parties.
off in front of my grandmother.
I had a panic attack because my lipstick was smearing.
And I tried to help her, and then she told me to fuck off in front of my family.
I apparently did not want my face touched. I am still very sorry about that.
Here's the thing: it was more funny than it was insulting.
And I still have no memory of saying that.
Here's the thing: the fact you have no memory of it almost makes it funnier.
Like, I don't know if you believe me or not.
No,
I'm not
because
sure what's
Alyssa,
funnier,
when you remember something or you think you remember something, you are exceedingly stubborn about it. So the fact you don't remember that at all, that it means it casts it in a different light. I completely believe you, because you admitting to not remembering something is a lot. Because you have a very good memory, but
Thank you.
It was really funny. Like, I laughed about it. I was not mad when it happened. You are fine.
Alyssa, if you want to feel better, when I first started training at my job, so there's this guy who was there when I was an intern, and I did not like. It's like he went through my sketchbook and my purse, like he went through my shit with no reason. Did not like him.
Oh
Anyway,
no.
he comes and he says hi after I'm settling into my office as I'm trained with the old operations manager, and he leaves. He walks down the stairs, and I didn't realize I started talking when I said this, but I said, I see that because he pissed me off so much before, God saw fit to relieve him of his hair.
Damn.
Oh my god. Girl, holy shit. You gave him a biblical curse.
Like, he just went like, his hair is like almost gone up top now.
You know, one day.
Oh, and he's not letting it go either, is he?
One day I'm gonna
This
tell
weird
y'all
comb over
the
right now.
Germ story.
Oh no.
Also, I gotta
Come
take my
into
dog
my
to pee.
Castrum.
I'll be back.
Have fun.
One day I will tell the Ozzy the Germ story on this stream.
I
It is
love the
not
Ozzy the
today.
Germ story.
Ozzy the
Alyssa,
Germ.
I fucking love that story. It was one of the first journeys you told me about yourself, and it was one of the first stories you told me about yourself, and it is one of my favorites.
I think it put a lot of things in perspective for you.
I thought the
About
Ozzy the Germ story was so fucking funny that I would think about it in public sometimes and lose my mind. Like, it's just so, it has such a joy to it. Like, and it makes me happy. I'm sorry to interrupt you to tell me how happy that makes me, but it does.
No, I don't think I'm gonna tell that story on stream today, but
Perhaps another day.
perhaps one day I will.
One day.
I don't even
One
know.
day.
Katie, I told you the story, didn't I?
I believe so, but I have a terrible, terrible little memory. And I kind of don't remember exactly what it is, but I am aware that Ozzy the Germ story is just an event. Like a story that we have told, but I don't remember it.
It's like, it is an event, yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I think I've told everyone in this chat the Piggly Wiggly story now.
Yeah.
You have.
But please share on stream for everyone.
God, that
else.
was
It's
so
really
good.
fucking funny.
So, like, last week I was with my family at an island that I shall not name on a public stream. But just know this is like a small island that's very popular for vacations in our general area.
Yeah, you and I were like only 2 hours from each other.
Yeah, we were only like 2 hours from each other. And this island is very small. There's only like 2 grocery stores on it. And one of them is a Piggly Wiggly that is a gas station at the same time. And
Oh, nice.
me and my cousins were out definitely not drinking and driving a golf cart. One of us was sober and driving. The rest of us were drinking. And my cousin, half of my cousins have to pee. And so we stop at the Piggly Wiggly and one of them gets out and walks into the store. And he looks at the clerk and is like, hey, y'all got a bathroom in here? And the clerk was like, no, we ain't got one. And my cousin looks him in the eye and just says, you're gonna wish you did. And then
You're gonna
leaves.
wish you did.
You're like, what do you do in response to that?
Nothing, really.
You can't do anything.
So, Sarah, you know what makes that even funnier for me?
Tell me.
I've been on the clerk's side of that situation before.
You're gonna wish you did.
Yeah, put yourself in. Imagine you're in this position. You go on a little bathroom break during your shift, right? You're just minding your business. In the stall next to you, someone comes in, and you have to watch shit hit the floor in the stall right next to you.
Oh my god!
They make it
Oh my
into the
God.
stall. This is.
Oh my god!
I'm not making anything up. They literally got into the stall, squatted over the area right in front of the toilet, and just shat all over the floor.
Thank you for the link.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's what
had-
we're doing.
I had to report this I was in the stall right next
You
to
had
it
to
when it
report
happened.
this, and you had to like say it in a way that wasn't, "Hey, someone just shitted on the floor."
Yeah, I think I actually just said that. I don't even think I tried to put a corporate spin on it. I was like, hey, someone just shat on the floor in the bathroom.
Someone just shitted on the floor.
The worst part was, I watched this happen in real time.
Like, dude.
Like, imagine...
the guy saw other feet on the floor and did not care. He knew that this crime would have witnesses, and he still wanted to do it.
No, Sarah, you know what's worse about it? The bathroom was basically full. Like, every stall was occupied.
Oh my god.
This wasn't just one or two people that saw this. He had a fucking audience.
He had a fucking audience.
The live studio audience.
Can he connect me with his dealer? Because,
like, dude, what the hell?
I don't fucking know. It was... It's not...
Sounds like he was on the good stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds like he was on the really good shit.
Either he was on the really good stuff, or just...
My girlfriend
his
is looking at me very
self-restraint.
disappointed, by the way.
His self-restraint failed him at the very last moment, and he just had to commit. But yeah, I was not the one who had to clean it up. I made the report and walked away.
But like, when there is a toilet there, how do you justify shitting on the floor?
I had something similar happen at the Arby's I worked at, but it was that someone got into the stall and then did not make it and threw up on the floor.
See, that's like, at least that isn't like shitting on the floor with intent.
Yeah.
See,
Shitting with
did
malicious
that
intent.
like, that happens a lot, I'm sure. Especially if it's a kid. Like...
Yeah, like...
This was a full-grown man.
No, I mean, I'm talking about the Katie thing.
Yeah, I have no idea what
up.
person, like, did that, because they didn't go to the, like, counter and tell us. Which, like, I understand not wanting to own up to that.
Yeah.
But it means that we didn't know about it until someone else came up to the counter and let us know.
Yeah. You are kind of at the mercy of customers with that one.
Yeah.
I think the only thing that stands out as much as the holy shit story... Thank you, Sarah. I am going to call it that now.
Yeah, please.
There was one person who went to clean the bathrooms, and they actually found cum on one of the walls.
Oh,
the stall.
Oh my god! It's the Ingalls wall fucker! And that's why you let me outside! Woo! Woo! These are the jokes!
You just made it through the other context chat.
I thought the joke was that you were the English wall.
It's me, the Ingalls wall fucker.
That was...
I'm really sorry about that one.
Do not apologize for art.
New Georgia cryptid.
Yeah.
The Ingalls wall fucker.
The Ingalls wall fucker.
The Ingalls wall fucker.
One, it's an Ingalls. That just attracts a certain kind of person.
Yeah, as a former Ingalls employee as well,
You understand.
One of the people I used to work with at Ingalls got fired for being caught taking nudes in the bathroom. Like, the assistant manager walked in, and, like, she was taking pictures of her tits in the women's bathroom mirror, just, like, at the Ingalls, and I'm like, girl, listen.
Listen.
You can't be doing this right now.
I think...
It's the fact that they're paid a starvation wage there. Like,
yeah, like, I get it.
It does things to people.
You have the right to completely act up in an Ingalls, but God, do I not want to be affected.
Yeah.
There's some things where it's like, hold up. But yeah,
There has to be a limit, you know?
Yeah.
There was one guy who who walked around the store on the clock, just stoned out of his mind.
Honestly,
He was day shift too.
the
God.
fucking dream. Cool, fuck it. I have
There was-
too much money. I can teleport 50 feet away back to town.
There you go.
God. There was a guy who, like, just straight up left during a shift.
Yeah.
Charles, where are you taking me? Yeah, Charles is so right. Where are you taking me, buddy?
Mr. Alphano.
Where's... Oh, we can't land here.
Hi, Sid.
Alpha node, that's nuts.
You can't see where I'm at right now because I'm not the person streaming. But we have been taking a journey on this flying motorcycle for a hot minute trying to find a photo op location.
Oh my god.
And honestly, I'm just enjoying the ride. We have been placed on so many weird high places and attempting to land on them.
Yeah,
It'd
how's
be like
going
that.
for ya?
You know what? We failed most of them, but
That's what I thought. Aha!
okay, I completely understand what he was going for.
I think the closest story to that I have, is actually my dad. Where one of his coworkers once got fired, because, like, they launched an important project one day, and the guy had just gotten a new girlfriend and took a 3-hour lunch break.
Aww.
That's not suspicious at all.
And the client was having issues with the project, and they needed him to help resolve it.
He was in the middle of resolving
Something else.
Yeah, probably.
He was filling in the gaps.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we'll call it that.
Yeah. That's what they call
Yeah,
it
it's filling a
nowadays,
gap,
right?
alright.
Yeah.
You know, like, very important work things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Katie,
Yeah.
I still obsess over the story you and several other people have told me about the one tech who brought in a fucking baby raccoon.
Yes.
Oh! Hey, you took pictures of that.
Yeah.
Raccoon.
Cute.
He was
very
adorable. He was just a little friend.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
also,
were,
like... Sorry.
they were removing a raccoon from somebody's house.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Free raccoon.
Free raccoon.
raccoon.
Yeah, apparently, at one point, the raccoon scratched them, and...
Scratched a different guy who asked Bruce
Oh,
if he
scratched a
could take
different
it.
guy.
Yeah. And then showed Rick the scratch and said, "Does this look infected?" And Rick was like, "Yeah, it was bright fucking red. Yes, it was infected."
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Does
Hey,
this
does this
look
look
infected?
infected?
Yeah, King, it kinda does.
Yeah, King, a little bit.
Does this look infected as the flesh falls off?
Question: is this normal?
My penis is falling off. Is this normal?
No, King. No, it is not.
No, King.
No, King,
Cannot
it's
stress
not.
enough.
I will say, one of the things I do have in the back of my mind whenever I do crawl spaces is that, statistically, I am going to eventually meet some sort of ground recluse or black widow.
Eventually, but like not for a
Yeah.
while.
Not for a while.
So there used to be an employee there, who, whenever he would go into a crawl space, would come back and tell my mother that he'd seen a copperhead in there. Or not a copperhead. Okay, no. My mom started calling him Copperhead because he would come back to my mother and tell her he'd seen a snake inside of the crawl space. Every time, without fail.
See, I do expect to run into that at one point, but not every single time.
Nah, yeah, no, he
Oh,
we
who
don't
just
know if
bounced?
he was making it up or who did just bounce.
It was me.
Oh,
Oh,
Sorry.
no,
no, you're
it's
good.
okay. But
Can
yeah,
I?
no, it was just very funny because either he was exaggerating or he was just super unlucky. And my mom thought it was hilarious either way, and you know what? She was right.
Yeah.
That is pretty funny.
I cannot remember if he appreciated the nickname or not, but
Probably not.
I do get my bullying tendencies from my mother, so
I bully people so much.
actually that was a lie. I get my bullying tendencies from my dad.
No, you get them from your mother.
Do I?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which is funny because my dad's the one who will more openly admit to being a bully.
Well, that's how you know he's not the bully.
See, it's the ones who don't admit to it that you gotta watch out for. It's the bait and switch.
Yeah, my mom still doesn't realize that I act exactly like her.
You guys are like twins.
Yeah.
She doesn't see
It-
it.
How?
It is like
Usually it's the
interacting
mom
with
who
all the
realizes
versions
it
of you.
first.
I have no idea. My dad figured it out.
My mom actively just knows we're twins, and we talk about it a lot. It's why she knows there are certain things that she cannot criticize with me because I am acting exactly like her in that moment. It's even worse when like I see something in public that I want to comment on but shouldn't, so I just turn around and make eye contact with her, and like all she does is just go like, "Shut up, stop, stop. I know what you're thinking about. Stop."
Sarah, this is you. This is you.
You know that the
You made me, remember?
You made me,
I
remember?
literally said that to her. I was like, you made me. You're
No,
responsible for this.
you know the progressive commercials.
About people turning into their parents.
Oh
my God.
Their parents. Every time one of those comes on,
Yes.
we stare. My brother and I both just stare at my mother. And she, without even like looking at us, will just go, "Shut up."
You know,
God
this
damn.
sounds kind of terrible, but is it bad that hope I'm not like an exact twin of my parents?
Here's the
No,
thing.
that is
No,
valid.
it's not a bad thing if there are like negative feelings you have about that because like
Oh, I love my parents. I do. I don't think the world needs more than one of us.
no, that is absolutely fair.
Yeah.
Personally, I think the people could benefit from the world being full of people like me, but that's because I'm a narcissist.
Well, you're also correct, but anyway.
Yeah, I'm also correct, which
Yeah.
also means I'm a bit of a narcissist.
Yeah.
The point that I was making with the joke about the commercials is the one specifically where they're in the hardware store and the guy with the blue hair walks by them.
Blue hair. Blue.
Blue hair.
We all see
He's
it.
got blue hair.
Don't need
We
to
all
say
see it.
We don't need blue hair.
Blue hair. His hair's blue.
My mom thinks that one's so funny.
My dad also thinks that one's funny.
The one that
Can't become your
cracks
parents.
my the one that cracks my brother and I up every time is the one about the signs. It's like, do we really need a sign to live, laugh, love? That one and the pillows.
Do we really? Yeah, if there's too many, if they can't sit, there's too many pillows.
Yeah, every time either of those comes on, we just stare at my mother. She gets so mad.
God.
Like, whenever the live, laugh, love one comes on, she's like, yes, we do, Dan.
Do you
Alright,
really need
I
a
have
sign
money
to live,
just
laugh, love?
Be stupid.
Yes, I do, Dan. She's so funny. I love my mom.
Your mom is a very funny lady. I do have dear affection. Your mom likes me, and that's vital. Like, your mom hugs me when I come into the house.
Friends.
She likes all of your friends. I just always feel very welcomed by your
I
mother.
think she's
And
just- I made better friends than my brother did. Not to.
Like, here's
You're
the thing
allowed
with
to
your
think
mother.
we're cool.
Like, as the mother of a friend, I have no issues with her whatsoever.
Yeah, no, she's.
Sometimes
love
her
her.
motherly tendencies come out in a work environment, and that's not always the best thing, but
But you know what? Sometimes.
as the mother of a friend, she is like,
eventually you'll be in a situation where you appreciate it, though. Does that
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
sense?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
there has
like,
never
it's not-
been
it's not
a
a
bad
universally
end
bad
to a
thing.
motherly coworker. There have only ever been, like, maybe some mild frustrations. Hey, I also gotta
Yeah.
switch my microphone, so
Oh, well,
Oh wow, that was fast.
that was more than switching the microphone.
Yeah.
There she goes.
There she goes again.
Welcome back.
Okay, sorry, my AirPods died. And I
Oh
had
no.
I've been there.
But yeah, no, I can fully, yeah, my mom, she did used to teach 3-year-olds and it shows.
Yeah.
my
Yeah,
mom drove us.
that's a good way to describe it.
She's got it handled.
My favorite thing was one day, in the early days when I was working there, just when I was like part-time over the summer, it was one of those days where like all the guys like came in at once for some reason. And,
Oh,
like,
God.
There wasn't even like a meeting going on. They were all just in there like getting stuff and like handling some stuff.
Just find 'em.
Yeah. And they all started like picking at each other somehow. I don't even remember like what it was, but I remember my mom like snapping at them like, "All right, cut it out. We're trying to work here. Get out of my way."
Girl.
And I looked at her and was like, "Wow, I didn't realize you were still teaching 3-year-olds."
Oh my god.
In front of the whole office. Which was, granted, like, maybe 5 people that day at that time.
Yeah, but still, it's funny.
Very funny.
My mom thought it was funny. I also recall this one time where, when my brother was still in Athens, he was trying to get out of his cable, like, bill. Like, he was trying to cancel his cable because, like, it was doubling in price.
Yeah.
And for some reason, whoever he was with, like, wouldn't let him cancel it.
As cable companies are prone to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just have this distinct memory of my mom looking so furious when she got the text from him about this. And her picking
Sorry.
up her phone. And I'm just like, oh no. I pity the fool who has to pick up that call.
In the arms of an angel.
And I was right. She gave them an earful.
Woo! Why is my phone saying I have a bedtime on Friday night?
Do you?
No.
The good old Friday night bedtime?
My phone's
Friday
full
night
of
bedtime,
shit.
boys.
I refuse to listen.
You don't have a fun little Friday night bedtime?
Yeah,
No,
we
because
have to
I don't
go
have anyone to
Betty
share
on
the
a
bed
Friday
with.
night.
You don't want to go to bed, old man?
Little
Yeah,
old
old
boy.
man.
Part of me is glad none of you heard what I said.
Oh no, I did. I'll remember it. Don't worry.
Okay, one
Sarah,
person did.
Sarah, I think you should tell us what he said.
Yeah,
No,
please.
this is between you and Gunter.
Okay.
Everyone else leaves the
Honestly,
call.
I think
wish
I'd like
to
it
be
better that
alone
way
with
because
Gunter.
that makes it dangerous, and I don't entirely know what you're gonna do with it.
I think,
I'm not gonna do anything
Spencer,
about
what
it.
did you say?
No, I like only Sarah knowing because this is fun. I don't know what could happen now.
Yeah, it's it's like life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what Sarah's gonna do. Probably mortifying. Like I don't think of myself as unpredictable, but I realize other people might because
You gotta
I
keep
feel
people
like
on their toes.
I keep them on their toes. I feel like being in my presence is like constantly being in a vague threat. Like,
Yeah,
that is part of the
like
appeal.
A wasp.
No,
yeah, like I
it's
feel
not
like
like a
having me
wasp.
in. No, I feel like having me in the house is kind of like having a wasp in the house. I think
Yeah.
that's fair. Like, you never. You want to know,
You know
what
what,
room
here.
I'm in.
I will. Yeah, it is kind of like having a wasp because you want to look at the wasp. It is.
You want to have your eyes on it.
It is interesting.
You want to know
but,
where
like,
it is, but I don't want
Yeah.
it to
at
be
all
in the room
times
with
because
me.
you don't know if it's gonna. You don't know if it's gonna jump over your couch and chase you through your own home.
I will tell y'all what I said because I am kind of proud of it. I probably shouldn't be, but there it is. Y'all were saying, what, you don't have a fun little bedtime, little man? And I was like, no, I don't have anyone to share the bed with.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, makes sense.
That's why I have a bedtime.
I love how it's not even ribbing, it's just sadness.
All by myself, wanna be.
Hey, I think I
Baby
should call
shark
Gunter out right now and tell them about the time that, Gunter was staying over at our house and walked into the bedroom that Nikki and I share. And went, man, you get to sleep in here with Nikki? And I was like, yeah.
You are excluding very important context.
No. No, I don't
Yes,
think I am.
yes, you are.
I was like, yeah, that's how this lesbian thing works.
See, the context for that Alyssa is blatantly refusing to include
I don't
is
think
that was part of a bit about the ghosts at your house.
Yeah, that was part of the bit of the ghost of the house. I think my favorite part of this bit that I've been like blessed from, where like for some reason they're not including this story, is the time that Alyssa and Nikki were trying to get down in bed, like not down in bed, but like trying to go to sleep. And I walked in and stood in the doorway and just like deepened my voice and said, "Hey, can I sleep between you guys tonight?"
No, okay, no, that we weren't trying to go to sleep, I don't think. I think we were making our bed because we just cleaned the sheets.
Yeah, you guys were trying to like do a chore or something important.
They were trying to
and
be
I had nothing
responsible.
better to do. Literally.
That was the best thing to do. What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, you're actually right.
I remember you saying that, but I genuinely can't remember the context now.
You guys were doing like laundry or something, and like I was trying to be an annoyance, and like that was literally it. It was like, "Hey, can I sleep between you guys tonight?"
Speaking of laundry, guess what I forgot to fucking do? Oops.
Your laundry.
There's a monster outside my window. Can I have a glass of water?
Can I have a glass of water?
Glass of water. But yeah, no. I refuse to let you tell that story, Alyssa, without including that very important part of that very important context. It was part of a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about ghosts.
Alyssa, I'm not gonna take that from someone who tried to gaslight me with the fucking chat
No,
earlier
actually,
today.
I genuinely don't know what the ghost thing was.
No, like, we were like, it was a small bit between Nikki and me about there being ghosts and how I was the only person sleeping by themselves.
Okay, yeah, because I wasn't around to hear that contact.
Yeah.
So when you walked into the bedroom, and said that to me, that's what I heard.
You were ribbing me about something? You might have been ribbing me about ghosts. I don't know.
No,
it was so long ago.
No, you just walked in there to get your stuff for the night. And
I would not have said that except as a response to something. I would not have just like.
You said it pretty unprompted.
No, I would not have said that
already
unprompted.
had a running gag between him and Nikki.
Yeah, but if there was one, I didn't hear it.
Well, congratulations. You weren't in on the joke, motherfucker.
Yeah, my point was, the reason I responded that way was because I thought it was a stupid thing for him to say at the time. And that's why. Because he walked in and just said that to me.
The whole bit was stupid. But I will stand my
You
ground.
went on a
I would
joke,
not have
and then
said that
Alyssa was just
unprompted.
laying there like, wow, what a fucking idiot.
Yeah. That's exactly what happened.
I will stand my ground on that one. I would not have said it unprompted because out of context, it is a very stupid thing to say.
It might have been in response to something you and Nikki were talking about, but no, you just came in there and just said that to me.
I would not have just said that to you.
You we might have had like a little small talk, and then you grabbed your stuff, and then you paused, and we're like, "Man, you get to sleep in here with Nikki."
Here with Nikki.
And
That's
how
here's the
I
thing. I
replied.
say that every day when I go to bed here. I walk into their room and go, "Man, every day you get to sleep in here with Nikki," and then I leave.
But that's how I remember it.
We will have to agree to disagree because we are remembering this event differently.
And that is fine. You guys had very different perspectives, and something about that is deeply funny.
Yes,
It's
adds
extremely
comedy to the
funny.
It adds
situation.
an extra layer. Like, this is not a detriment. It is adding layers.
I think the funny part about it, the extra funny part about it is, it wasn't even said as like a sexual thing. It's just like you're in the same room with the person who has firearms training.
It's that we love Nikki so much.
Yeah,
That's
no,
the
I knew,
How does
punchline.
it
I
feel
knew
to be
that's
fought
not
over?
what you were. I knew that's not what you okay?
What?
Snap back into reality.
Oh, Nikki's
Oh,
head's
okay.
safe now.
Yeah, like it's never like a sexual thing. It's just that we all love Nikki so much.
Yeah.
This is true.
She sounds lovely. I've never met her.
You have
What
met
the
her.
fuck?
In person?
She ate all your molasses cookies once.
Oh, were they good?
They were really good. I missed those
Helen,
cookies.
what are you? Helen, what is this?
I thought you would enjoy it. Did you watch it?
I am watching it right now. What the fuck? Oh,
You
it
gotta let
got
me know.
bigger.
You gotta let me know when it gets to
I
the
may have
end.
just fucked up entering this duty with the bit armor that they gave me for it.
What?
But
Oh yeah, no, you'll be
Did it
fine.
explode?
You're kind of supposed to be doing it.
Okay.
What is happening over there? Gunter's hyperventilating. Like,
I need y'all to watch what Helen posted in the general chat.
I
I
cannot.
can't
I
feel
was-
my arms.
Oh my god!
I think I'm having a panic attack. Hatsune
Oh my
Miku.
god!
Hatsune Miku!
Miku?
Hatsune Miku.
Am I having a panic attack right now?
Oh, I think I
Perhaps.
woke Aiden up. It's fine.
Oh my god, I forgot Aiden was trying to sleep.
It's fine. He doesn't deserve to sleep.
Well, that's kind of a mean thing to say about your friend.
Trust me, it's all part of the bit. We do this to each other all the time.
Oh my god, I might die.
Oh
mean,
no,
we
no,
won't kill
ma'am.
you for
Don't let me
beating up
fucking
Naruto.
die! Don't let me fucking die!
Naruto's thing.
It's
Don't let me
impossible.
fucking die! Don't let
It's
me
one of the
fucking
reasons I hate him.
die.
I mean, if you can sleep through Naruto, you can sleep through a fucking train.
That's true.
Like, just
Also,
me,
Helen, holy shit, this video was so much.
just me opening the door.
Look, I couldn't like be subjected to that alone.
Down Naruto's screaming.
It's... The thing is... I could wrap my head around it until the very end.
Okay, now I want to know what did you post this like somewhere we can all see?
She
Yeah.
posted it in general chat. It's
Okay,
it's
cool.
public.
I'm gonna watch it as well.
It's a clip from Kamen Rider X, which came out, I think, in the
That
70s.
explains.
This is
a
from
lot.
Kamen Rider?
Yeah.
Yeah, it being Kamen Rider explains everything.
Yeah, just watch until the very end and then give your commentary. Oh, now Aiden is taunting Hobbs.
After we get Sarah's reaction, I do have to bitch about a petty thing.
Please do.
Please be petty. That's what this channel's for, is being petty.
Being petty.
And horny.
And horny. Yes.
Pettily horny.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the fuck? No, like I thought I knew where that was going, and
See, yeah, no, I did too. I was like, oh, this is some hentai shit, but no.
Oh, I'm sorry. What? on,
When you get the chance, watch the video Helen posted.
Hang on. Let me kill this thing.
You
and then
think you know where it's going until the last, like, 4 seconds. And you are proven wrong. There is no being right with this video. You are just wrong.
you can't. You're never gonna be right.
Okay, what is this?
Ellen, this is comedy genius, though.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad
It's,
my sense of humor
like-
makes sense.
It's stupid, but just it works.
Wait, I have to do a thing. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Green shirt.
Green shirt. Green shirt. Oh yes, green shirt. Good.
Miss Bran. Little lady.
Oh.
This is the, like, kind of tunic I wanted for her. Just a little Robin Hood tunic.
Oh, Katie, you onto something.
I made a beautiful woman.
You've
I
made a
love her.
beautiful woman.
I love her.
You okay there, Alyssa?
She's fine.
I was about to be like, did I kill her?
I think she's just processing. She's trying to comprehend it, and that's her first mistake.
There's no comprehending this.
There is no comprehending. Sarah's been silent for a couple minutes now. How you doing, Miss Sarah?
Good. I'm processing this, and I'm also me and Charles are finagling something right now as well.
Oh
the
my
fuck?
god. Oh
Hey,
my god.
Oh, he was
Hey,
quickly-
Helen. I'm actually going to share this in another chat.
Enjoy.
I need this. I need this to spread.
Oh my
I
god.
get a weapon
I'm
coffer.
Oh, that does
dying.
not work.
Okay, so the petty thing I'm mad about, and like I didn't notice it until, so I have a friend, I talk to her on the regular. I like to think we're pretty close. Anyway,
Okay, it's a
So-
weapon I'm already using. Damn.
both of her
alright.
parents are from Hong Kong. So through her, I've gotten into like more Chinese novel things and like Chinese dramas and that kind of stuff, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we like watching them together, and she laughs because sometimes I have no idea what's going on, and she's like, okay, Helen, I gotta break this down for you. I can hear your little white person gears turning.
We all need a friend like that, right?
You know, she gets a laugh out of me. Sometimes she'll just, like when we start reading a new novel, I'll be like, okay, before I Google how this sounds, I'm gonna tell you how I think it sounds, and you gotta let me know if it's funny. And 9 times out of 10, I'm fucking wrong, but she gets a laugh out of it. So,
Miss Helen, you are very funny. Do not doubt my word.
I wonder
Do not
if I'm
believe
able to
my
do
words.
my next goldsmith quest. I don't know. Because now I have to go to the
Like-
Goldsmiths Guild, and I'm like, I wonder if I can just do my next quest.
what is it with fucking weebs online? And you know, when it comes to like, they think that the pinnacle of everything, like East Asian, okay, has to be Japanese, okay? Okay, and they'll take the time to learn a bunch of Japanese names, etc., and do all this research and stuff. But when someone asks them, oh, but like if they start getting into like Chinese web novels or Chinese series, they can't be bothered to do a quick Google and be like, how the heck do you even say this? Like, the internet is there for a reason. The sinophobia is so fucking stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. Part of that
Level
is
20 and I'm
just-
level 18. Okay, yeah. So
ever
not right
since
now, it sounds like.
ever since the end of World War II, there has been an active effort to characterize Japan as "quote unquote" the good Asians.
Yeah.
We did the same thing in World War II, where China were the quote unquote good Asians and the Japanese were the bad ones, but then Japan got turned into what's essentially a puppet state, and China became communist, so we had to flip the script.
It irritates me because like no one is asking them to suddenly become like an expert on Chinese anything, right? I'm not saying you got to go get a PhD. I'm just asking you to use Google sometimes so you don't come into a fandom space and make an ass of yourself, right?
Yeah.
That
Like, and people will be like, and I'll see people writing things or whatever, and they'll be like, "Well, I don't get this thing. I don't like it. Why is it this way?" And I'm like, "Here's the thing." And and the thing is, again, 9 times out of 10, it's another white person.
Yeah.
But you just kind of want to shake them and be like, "This wasn't made specifically with you in mind. You are allowed to come enjoy it, but it's not going to resonate completely with you, and that's okay."
Yeah, that's a problem with the Star Wars fandom as well. Especially with the Star Wars fandom.
I remember people, like, a lot of white people had similar responses to even Bao, which, like, the little short film.
Yeah.
Oh, Bao was so
Yeah.
good.
Bao was so cute. And, like, it's super relatable for, like, you would think that would be super relatable for any parent, really, right?
Yeah, like I think it's people, and not to like compare the culture of the American South with like very different cultures, but like I feel like this is something I often do when speaking to people from other countries, because the South is one of those regions that has a distinctive culture in our country at least, and it's distinct from a lot of other regions around here, and people not from that, region sometimes are very surprised by it, almost like not to the degree that they would be, from someone from another country. Anyway, this is a long-winded way of me saying, like, it is relatable on a level of like inviting someone into your culture is hard, especially when it's like familial. But like that coming to that understanding is very, very nice. And having like an attitude of like sharing that and learning that, and like kind of also like getting accustomed to like changing times. Either way, there were themes there, and there were themes there that I understood in my own way, and that's just how you have to understand media. You have to be like, okay, these are the themes I can relate to, and these are the themes that I can acknowledge are there, even if I don't personally relate to them.
And, like, there was just no critical thinking with some people when it came to Bao. It was like, what the hell? Oh, hey, Tutapoo.
And it's just, I don't know, it's one of those things where it's frustrating. I don't know. I think part of it is, and especially comes from it, like, my friend, she'll complain about some of the stuff sometimes because, unfortunately, she has to deal with it a lot more than I do.
Oh, yeah.
And the one thing I found that I really appreciate is when I'm like, I like this thing, and she gets a kick out of, because I live in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, I can't just go, like, find an Asian market all the time, or I can't just go to a restaurant and have it. I'm like, I'm gonna try and make this thing, and she's like, really? And I'm like, well, I don't have any other choice. So she gets a laugh out of my kitchen adventures, like me trying to figure out how to make mooncakes, right?
Yeah.
Aww.
And granted, it went badly, but you know what I didn't do, like when things went badly, or if I make something and I don't like it, my first thing is, I may not have cooked this right, or that's interesting, I'm glad I tried it, but it's not for me. And people just don't seem to be capable of doing that with Chinese stuff.
Yeah, like people get, it is very strange, like, and as someone who's always like, God, I sound like I'm praising myself too much, but as someone who's always like held a curiosity for enjoying new things and enjoying things from other cultures, I do not get the mindset of like immediately being like, oh, I don't get this thing, so it's automatically really weird. And it's like, no, it's just, you could learn from this and it could be cool. You're just being a dillweed. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, it's like you could not be a total geed, but you're gonna do it, I guess.
But you're gonna be a total geed.
What's really ironic about the xenophobia in the anime fandom is the fact that they put down Chinese culture when Chinese culture is a huge inspiration for a lot of the stuff Japan puts out.
Yeah.
Like, all the Confucian themes that you'll see, like a lot of storytelling themes, that stuff originally came from China. The Japanese were inspired by them.
Yeah,
Almost like these
kanji
cultures
is
are interconnected.
yeah.
Like,
It's almost like Japan, like when they did their kanji or whatever, they took a bunch of Chinese characters and they're like, we can make these better, we think, and then they took them. But
yeah.
It's shameful why I know that. We're not going to
Until,
discuss that part though.
like, something a lot of people don't realize is that until about 150 years ago, China was the cultural hegemon of East Asia.
Nope.
Like, if you
Because
wanted
they
to be a
did.
person of high culture, you did the Chinese thing.
oh my god. And again, this isn't me saying that like everything that comes out of China is wonderful, perfect, whatever. Like there are lots of
certainly
things you
is.
can genuinely
Like-
criticize, right? But like not even giving it the chance. Like when these
It's like
people, they will consume the dumbest anime shit I have ever seen in my life.
It's the
if you like-
complete disregard.
The complete disregard. If you unironically like Ora emo and then you want to tell me that you don't fucking get C dramas, I'm gonna throw you into traffic.
God, you just spoke Greek to me for a second there. I did not understand a single word in that sentence.
Okay, so C dramas is just an abbreviation of Chinese dramas.
drama.
No, I
yeah.
understand what a C drama was. I'll annotate my sentences. I understand what a C drama is. That makes pretty clear sense. I don't know what that first thing you said was. How
Oh,
about that?
Ora emo. So Ora emo is just a shortening of the Japanese title of a manga and anime light novel adaptation that's infamous called My Little Sister Can't Be This Cute.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
oh,
okay, I remember that one. The
no.
one Leah the House has been made fun.
Yes,
Oh my god.
it's the SysCon one, yes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's like okay.
Alright.
It's the blind praise of weird bullshit.
Mhm.
That's why I don't like most I see you're a man of culture memes or whatever, because they're usually attached to the dumbest shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's usually attached to like, oh, okay, this is actual garbage, and that's why people make fun of you for consuming it.
Yeah, there's a
And if I like something as garbage, I tell you outright that it's garbage, but I like it anyway.
Yeah,
like
I do that a lot.
there are
Oh yeah, no, seeing Katie side-eyeing each other, knowingly smiling.
Yeah. I stand in
You
my
do.
glass house, seeing everything, throwing nothing.
I used to be in a Fate chat with GSU too. I've seen much.
Yeah, have you?
Yeah, huh?
Do you
Please
remember
don't let me fall
that
off this
one?
fucking mushroom.
Do you remember that one night a few years ago where, like, this was the night that suddenly the really horny side came out in the Fate Shenanigans chat?
Mm-hmm. Go on.
All I'm gonna say is schlurp.
Slurp.
Slurp,
Schlurp, schlurp, schlurp.
slurp, slurp,
you mean
slurp.
that we were talking about wanting to suck Ozymandias' dick?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
You're gonna
clean
put it out
off.
there. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I own
that's
that
just
shit.
completely being sane.
Yeah, like honestly.
It's okay.
See, I
Like,
wasn't just gonna out you on a public stream like that. I was
No,
gonna give
I
you.
think we're always allowed to know this kind of shit about each other, you know?
No.
Yeah.
Now, like,
You
if this
fool,
was just
Gunter.
a regular
Murder
Discord. No, here, listen. If this was just a regular Discord call, I would have said it first fucking thing. But we're on a
Oh,
public
no,
stream,
I have
so
no shame
I'll
about
like.
this. I have
I'm-
no
Damn.
shame about this whatsoever.
cool.
But yeah,
I'm
okay,
gonna I'll out
since it's
myself
the
too,
bag.
so we aren't like exposing ourselves
Yeah,
alone. Helen has
Quick-
drawn the Siegfried smut before to make herself happy. So
Yeah.
God.
Yeah, it just. I don't remember how, but suddenly y'all just started talking about how you wanted to suck Ozzy's dick, and I'm like,
Yeah.
this is the
Yeah.
kind of chat. now.
Honestly, yeah, because we're really smart.
Yeah.
You are.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm like getting my mount out here, but like I have the money to just teleport everywhere for like a while.
So
I am
my
still. Sorry, go ahead, Helen.
It's okay. My thing with and I promise I'll be done in a second. But like the thing is, my thing with Ozymandias is like I get it. He's a king. He's a haughty king, but he does feel okay, like the kind of person who would at least take care not to get his funk in your hair, and I can appreciate that.
Yeah, because like
He
he's a
genuinely
wife
loves
guy,
his wife.
and yeah, like he's a wife guy. He gets it.
And
He
like,
knows
if
how
he
to-
did, he'd wash it for you afterwards.
yeah, he
Yeah,
knows
100%,
not to
yeah.
be disrespectful.
He understands aftercare, and considering he is the pharaoh of ancient Egypt, he would give you hella aftercare.
And that's
They're all
the
about the
appeal.
afterlife.
Yeah.
I feel bad for this version of Ozymandias because you know he had to watch his firstborn son die.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the same
I
guy
see
that.
that's the mood we're going for today.
I mean, this is the same guy who grew up with Moses as a brother, and we all know how that goes.
bad.
Bad.
Let my people go.
Is that what we're
I'm
doing?
not saying that
tonight?
Moses wasn't justified in wanting freedom for his people, but that must have been a whole traumatic thing for Ramses.
A damn.
Kind of on a
Anyway,
funny note,
Love that we just started talking about the Bible for some reason.
last Bible thing, there is actually a series of translations of the plagues of Egypt, and they talk about like the horrible like toads or whatever. There are some people who argue that that the Hebrew is just referring to one gigantic toad.
Oh yeah.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
Yeah. What if it was just one really big toad?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's a fucking
really,
plague.
That's actually really funny.
Yeah.
Like, can you imagine?
Ribbit.
Ribbit.
Like, it's funny, but it is
Yeah.
also, like, fuck off terrifying to think about. What if it was just
That is
one
fuck off
big
terrifying.
fucking toad?
Imagine
What if there was a
touching it.
toad?
Big
Imagine
old
touching
toad.
it, and you
What
get
if
warts
there
all
was a
over you.
toad?
I'm gonna switch gears here on the note of toads, though.
Mm-hmm.
And to talk about Sarah and I's dear friend Avery.
Okay, so the fairies have kidnapped a twink.
Oh my god.
Fairies have kidnapped a twink?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did that. That our dear is Sarah and I's dear friend Avery. Who
Hallowed be their name.
yeah.
We love Avery. They're so
we love
good.
Avery. They're amazing, and I love them.
I'm gonna have to drink with them when they get down here.
Yeah.
Just show up with
That
fucking gears.
looks like an airbrushed version of Ignatz.
Yeah, you're right. But yeah, so Avery had this thing where they watched Pawn Stars for a while.
I know
remember
it's where
that
this is.
show.
Okay, great, go great.
I remember that
Yeah,
show.
the word toads made me think of this.
Oh my god, I remember the story.
Beautiful.
So, and apparently on Pawn Stars, they had this problem where people would keep calling them, asking if they had any copies of the game Battletoads.
Battletoads is so fucking good. We have a copy of Battletoads at home.
No way.
Yeah, no, because I played it so fucking much as a kid. We still have our cartridge of Battletoads.
So the thing is that they started getting really annoyed by all these people
Oh my
asking if they had
God.
Battletoads, and Avery decided that they were going to make this prank call and see if
Oh, now I know what we're talking about. This is my favorite.
but Avery's a smartass and has to and wasn't just gonna go out and say, hey, do you have any copies of Battletoads? No. What he does is he calls them and he asks if they have a boat. And the people at the Pawn Stars store are like, no, we don't sell boats, it's a problem with insurance, yada yada yada. And they start going into all that, explaining like genuinely why they don't sell boats. Avery does not give a shit about any of this, as we all know. And instead,
Damn.
kind of sounds disappointed and says, well, that's a shame, because you're gonna need a boat. And they're like, well, why are we gonna need a boat? To get to the Battletoads.
It's the Battletoads.
To get to the Battletoads, of course.
Didn't they hang up on them? Like,
Yes.
According to Avery, they told him he should kill him.
What a fucking ending! I have Beast Tribe quests unlocked?
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Also, I'm about to make a bad decision.
What are you doing?
make a bad decision.
Do it.
So,
But,
yeah, you'll see in a second.
Okay, I will do Beast Tribe things later because I'm lazy. But I have them now.
You have to.
I have them.
that is very fun side content.
Bleh.
But yeah,
I'm buying yet another sailor
just
pen.
according to Avery, yeah, no, the guy on the other end just kind of paused for a second, said, you should probably just kill yourself, and then hung up.
Amazing.
God damn.
10 out of 10 customer service.
10 out of 10.
You got told to off yourself by the Pawn Stars guy.
You got.
You should get Avery a
Damn.
t-shirt that says, I got told to kill myself by the Pawn Stars.
The Pawn Stars told me to kill myself.
And all I got was this lousy t-shirt.
Wear it with
Oh.
pride.
Okay, finally
Oh.
back. It's been so long since I talked to my little homeless friend here.
Little homeless.
But,
friend.
I think
That
about
is-
that story often.
That is hysterical. Honestly.
It is pretty hysterical.
Hey, Helen, you know the sailor pen that has the chest theme?
Yes.
I'm buying it.
Dude.
Oh my fucking god, dude.
This is a terrible decision, but it is something I will live with.
I can't blame you. Do what you gotta do.
I was not expecting dead silence. Holy shit.
Sorry, I spaced out while I was doing something.
I'm talking to a hobo.
You know what? Valid.
Yeah.
I'm, recovering from laughing.
Honestly, mood. I get it.
Doody doody doo.
I'm also doing my, hunting logs.
The ink is very nice, but I don't think I need the ink.
Eastern Lanoska is my last destination.
I will hold off on the ink because I still need to work through the other stuff I have.
I'll be right back.
It's
That's
important
where my
to
self-restraint
conscious
comes
of
in.
what you've got.
Yeah, I don't really need the ink because I already have a bottle of pilot ink that is basically the same color. Alright. Doody doody doo.
You know, I remember, like, when I was a wee baby, like, I hated drawing hands. I think everybody does.
Yeah.
You notice at that age?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a very
Yeah.
standard artist emotion.
I think a very standard artist emotion is to just go, I hate drawing, as you continue to draw.
Yeah, it
Yep.
is.
But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, as I've gotten older, now I'm like, takes 5 minutes to draw a hand. This looks nice. I like drawing hands. And then I move on and I'm like, this feels like a forbidden power.
Yeah.
Like,
I am
Perfect.
in awe of people who can draw hands. I'm in awe of people who can draw.
My stomach was giving me the rumblies.
That only
Like,
hands
it's
are
not a perfect
hand
hand.
that could satisfy.
No, it's not a perfect hand, but I had fun drawing it, so I'm satisfied.
It looks nice. Oh,
Thank you.
Alyssa, I saw what you posted.
Oh,
Fushigi Yugi.
The most
I mean,
important.
I wasn't gonna say it on stream, but like,
Y'all outed yourselves about the Aussie dig. I feel like Fushigi
I know,
Yugi
but I
is
wasn't
not as
gonna make
bad.
somebody feel bad about their own content.
She's
I
not
mean-
listening to it. She's
No,
not
but-
listening to us.
I'm listening. I'm just like trying to keep up because I'm not like reading the
No,
Discord chat.
No. Katie, we're not talking about you. We're talking about the author of Fushigi Yugi.
Yeah, fair, valid.
She could be.
Do you think?
Alyssa,
Little do we know, the author of Fushigi Yugi is in the audience right now.
Amazing.
plot twist.
I mean, you would feel kind of silly if she was, wouldn't you?
That's desperation in your voice, I hear.
Yeah.
Someone just. Okay, look, me and Charles are in this cave, right? And some dude just walked in and said beaver and then left.
You know what? It do be like
beaver
that.
as in
Like,
the
he
animal?
just walked in and said it in the public chat. He walked in between us talking, said beaver, and then just left.
Like beaver, like the animal?
Yeah, like beaver like the animal, said nothing else, called his chocobo, and then left.
Excellent.
Oh my god, I think I
hey,
know what he was doing. He was doing a quest.
It was a macro. Oh, wait, is there a quest where you just have to say beaver?
Oh yeah, the beaver quest. We've all done it.
God damn. I actually did that. Holy shit.
There is a beaver quest.
Yeah,
Oh,
the beaver
dear.
quest. We've all seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah, the beaver quest. We've all seen
The
it.
Beaver Quest.
Yeah, the time knife. We've all seen it.
Yeah, the time
yeah,
knife.
the time knife. We've
We've
all
all
Time
seen
knife.
it.
I still need to finish The Good Place.
It's so good.
I do really need to
Well,
finish
I mean,
it.
Katie, I should hope so. It's called The Good Place.
It's
The good
correct.
place. Well, lads, I just did that.
Gunter, if you have not watched The Good Place, I highly recommend it.
There's a lot of things I need to watch.
You would really like the English game. Has them down, Abby feels.
Okay, I think I'm just unlocking Beast Tribe Quest, which I had no idea when those were gonna happen, but apparently it's now.
It's now.
It's now.
It's time to fuck around and find out.
Why are you unlocking Beast Tribe quests?
I don't know, man. We beat Garuda, so I feel like I don't have to get. Oh, is that what that mount looks like when it flies? Fucking amazing. Just
Also, hey, where are you?
2 of them. I'm in the Ixal Beast Tribe place thing.
Which is in
North Shroud.
North Shroud.
Yeah.
Star
We
Wars
beat Garuda, so there's not really like anything that I like imperatively have to do today that can't be done tomorrow. And I'm making a lot of headway on the main story, I feel like. I'm about to go back to Sid's workshop because I got Sid a thing from the goldsmith lady.
Yes, good, excellent.
Yeah. So
I think I know where you are.
I'm gonna
think
take
you're
a
down here. Here
brief...
you are. Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hi, friend.
Hello.
Hello. Hi, Miss Yumi.
You like my coat?
Oh, you're so warm. You look so comfy.
I am. Thank you.
Aww.
Oh? Bundled up.
She's so bundled.
Bundle.
I love her. Alright, I'm gonna bop up into Karthus from here because I need to do what's the word I'm looking for? I need to do my next Bard quest because I want to get the Bard stuff before I continue and finish A Realm Reborn.
Gotcha.
My barding.
Have you met the funny little bard guys yet?
I don't think I have. The only bard I've met is the guy that lives in the woods that I've been talking to exclusively for the past, like, 20 levels. And no one else.
I think you'll probably meet the other NPCs around level 50.
Oh, I will need to actually take this in somewhere tomorrow, won't I?
Okay. I'm doing my
Oh, well.
I'm doing my level 50 bard quest, like, right now.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know you
really
eventually meet
enjoy
other
the
people.
Dragoon quest line.
I see.
Just because you get to meet a Stinian,
Yeah.
Mr. Stinian.
and he's very funny in those quests. He's so mad at you.
Why am I
you
so
come in
sleepy?
there, and you're like, and he's
It's
like,
11
"Who's
o'clock.
this little
Yeah.
punk?" And then you beat his
Let's
ass.
see.
Excellent.
What are we looking at? You know what? You know what? That's fine. That is
Also,
okay.
I think I completed my all of my rogue hunting
Oh,
logs.
uh-oh. Level sync duty. Alright, let's fucking go.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, I completed all of my rogue hunting logs.
Let's fucking go, guys.
I don't.
How
Sorry,
many
I need more
How many
XP.
hunting logs are there for your class?
So 5 per class,
Okay.
per starter class, and then 3 for your grand company.
Okay, that makes sense. I might be on the last page of my archer one, and I'm on the second page of the twin adder one.
Alright, lads. I will share
Yeah.
pics of that pen when it comes in.
Yay!
It will at least look nice. I'm actually kind of excited for it. I've never done anything like that before.
Also, my guys, it is 11:15.
Yeah. I might
can
finish
keep
this
going.
and then call it a night for now.
Yeah.
Scusi.
Also, Sarah, they're opening new wards in like 2 days.
Yeah, I think he will have more of the information than me, because he is on that fucking beat.
Did she just send this just to me? I heard a noise.
Maybe. What does it say?
Hello, I noticed you aren't in a freight company. Would you have any interest in joining one?
Yeah, someone just sent that to you.
Well.
Oh no, I wonder, I hope they didn't send that as I was like teleporting, but I'm sure that's like a macro that they have.
I was about to say, they will not take it
I need to
personally.
actually deposit this. Okie dokie, that's a tomorrow problem. Why do I have Lammy to stuck in my head? It's a good song, just why is it in my head?
Oh my god. There we go.
Maybe it's the fact that it's one of the endings for Evangelion, and is therefore traumatizing.
Uh-oh. I messed up. I sent that message to you.
Oh well.
Oh no. Okay, no problem. She says no problem. It's alright.
Yeah, I got invited to a lot of free companies before I, like, joined
Where did
mine.
you get the bubble of Did you just do that?
Bubbles?
Yeah, he did that.
Bubbles.
I think there's an option for it in the depots menu. You just gotta dig for it.
Sleep? Why is sleep mode on? We don't do sleep here.
We don't sleep.
No, sleep!
know it's getting late because now I'm just Googling all sorts of shit. I'm like, teach me about Mongolian dress. I'm like, why? Why are you doing this, Helen?
I'm almost out of here.
Oh.
Okay, I think that's it. We did it.
Good night, sweet Yume.
Oh, yeah. I
Good
should have
night.
left the party first. Oh well.
No, you're fine. I can just kick
Split the party. Split the party. Oh, damn.
Also,
Oh,
for those
Katie,
of you
there's
who are
other
still,
people dressed like merry men.
What do you
those
mean?
of you who,
The guy in the cutscene right now with the beard.
oh,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
Merry man.
the bard guy that I've just been talking to for the past like 20 levels, while everyone else has gotten to like go from a guild to a different guild. I went from a guild to go talk to this homeless guy in the woods that has survivor's
Oh
guilt.
my god.
And I've just
I
been
love
hanging
it.
out with like only this guy.
So, okay, so for those of you guys watching, we are currently at 18 followers, which means we are pretty quickly approaching our 25th follower here on the Twitch. When that happens, we are going to do a special stream of a bunch of Jackbox games with just everybody here.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's gonna be so fucking fun.
And it's gonna be a great time. Who knows, we may go for hours. Like,
There are
might be a
several
murder.
Jackbox games I am thinking
a
of.
murder may
It'll be very
occur. You
Someone
never know.
will die. Of
Of
fun.
fun.
Fun! Great
Someone
timing.
call an ambulance!
But
But
not
not
for
For
me.
me.
There you
Um,
go.
But, so yeah, if you are interested in that content, make sure you get your buddies following us and, get them to hit that subscribe button so we get up to 25 subscribers. Right here on Twitch, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and all that good stuff and YouTube, where we should be making announcements about that as well.
And make sure you tune in tomorrow, and we will be ending A Realm Reborn.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Woo! Oh my god, what, who the fuck? Okay. There was just a person
the
behind
fuck?
me, and I was like, whoa! Complete? Fuck yeah.
Oh, is that? Oh, he was in Karthus.
What the goddamn?
What?
Okay, cool. I forgot every time
Oh.
I get a new little bard song, I have to, like, do a little victory pose. And so I opened up my inventory to put on the new gear, and then the screen faded to black, and I was like,
well,
what the
so-
goddamn fuck?
In your inventory is a
Put the goddamn gun
level
down.
50 gear gear coffer,
Yes.
which is a little bit different than the other gear you were just handed.
Well, because it's a bard's attire coffer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit, I
but
just got
it's
a bunch
also-
of shit. Alright, hang on.
Yeah.
Recommended gear.
that good
Equip
shit.
everything. Oh!
Let's see it. Let's see
Oh,
it.
she's so fashion. Hold on.
Hey, oh my god.
Look at her.
Cowgirl.
Look at her. Pretty lady.
Pretty lady.
Oh yeah,
that-
the bard
that
relic is
works
cute.
Oh
Is
wow.
Yeah.
it pink?
Yeah.
His pink.
It's pink. Hang on, let me see. I know it's like not fucking daytime probably anywhere. I'm gonna go back to New Gridania, and maybe there's like better lighting than there is in fucking Karthus.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it does suck. Hang on, I have to... Hold on. I have to find
Show
just
me
a
tomorrow.
place. Here, I'm gonna like chill just here. Let me see, where's like my sit on the ground? Special? There we go.
You can also just type /ground sit into your chat.
Oh, I see. Just... yeah.
Miss ma'am. Yeah, we are winding down for the end of the stream for the night.
Yeah. I think we're
It's
gonna...
starting to look like
think we're gonna
night.
head on it to bed. So tomorrow
But we
should be
should
the
be
end of A
back.
Realm Reborn.
We'll be logging back in tomorrow around 3 o'clock, and we'll be taking a short dinner break. Probably somewhere around 5 and 6.
Yeah, makes sense.
And
Ending
after that,
on Bran's new outfit is the perfect note.
Yeah,
it is.
just
But
look
after
at
our
her.
short dinner break tomorrow, we will be rocking the Castrum.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And I get to fight whatever the fuck the Ultima Weapon is.
Oh, girl, you're doing it.
Also,
Oh,
this
not
is
gonna
the
lie.
longest stream we have ever done. Look at the timer.
My god.
How long have we been in here?
5 hours.
Oh,
Almost
yeah.
5 hours. The first half hour of that was like setting up, but... yeah.
Yeah.
Like, 4 hours, 20 minutes of just straight content.
Yeah, I had like a fucking mission for this weekend, and we're fucking doing it, baby.
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
We are on a mission.
We're on like a fucking mission.
And if you can't join us tomorrow, that's okay. We will miss you. Have a great rest of your weekend.
We will download, edit, and record these streams up on our YouTube.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, have a good night, everybody.
Bye.